speedy driver, and also I have with me my esteemed colleague Lone Paintbrush, and we're here. It's been an exciting weekend, Speedy. You and I got a chance to see the skills challenge, and I do have to say, looking back at that thing was awesome. Yeah, it was. And so now we get a chance to see KMR series action for this all-star race. Paintbrush, what do you think we have in store for us today?
I feel like we're gonna have a good race, a lot of cars passing each other, and maybe a few wrecks that are gonna be unexpected.
Yeah, I think so. I think so for sure. So as it loads up, man, a lot of good. We get a chance to see some a preview, so to speak, of drivers that ran last season. Now they're in different looks. Are any surprising to you guys when you're looking at this thing? You know, I saw a couple surprises myself. But anything surprise you coming up here? And here we go, green flag. Fractured versus Jab. We all know how that is. Champion versus second place car. Oh, already contact. Already cars around. A big wreck already. And I'm pretty sure that's going to bring out the caution. Like, that was huge. That was huge. And keep an eye on the keep an eye on the damage model, because that's definitely going to play in the key or in the fact. Let's see what happened back there. I saw D4C take a wild ride. He's kind of broke. Caution should be out right now. For sure. Yeah, I'm looking at D4C. Pretty torn up transmission, drive line, but no engine damage. I know he's excited about that. Look at Zebo here. He's good. One of the rookies, possibly another. Yep. And let's look at Ghost Train, see if he got involved in that. Yeah, he did. Got some right front damage to that Ford. Alright, so we're coming back to the green here. Let's look up front. Swift Bunny was able to jump into second place. And riding a 77 Toyota, so a possible change, we don't know. We'll find out. Green flag.
This fracture looks like he got a big, good jump on the restart.
Fractured electing to take that inside lane. You got some drivers on the outside lane, though. So let's see what happens here. Oh, 13 around.
That's your defending champion.
Yeah. Yeah, and Speedy, could you do me a favor and message Fractured and let them know that they can run that outside lane here at the All-Star race? That you can do that. I don't know whether they know or not, because I see a lot of cars hugging the bottom around the racetrack, which is it's no big issue, but they need to know that both lanes are have the possibility of being run. We have a return of Dead Skeleton too in the 14. Running in the back, he's got some damage, so that's gonna be the key. Stay away from damage, take care of the car early. And we already have a DNF, I believe. Skeleton, I believe.
There looks like to be a, nope, never mind.
Nice 22, man. Whoa! Big jump there. Let's preview. I'm going to preview each car, starting with our champion runner-up, Fractured Chain. And let's see, I got a message here. Okay, so we do have a DNF for Dead Skeleton. And so that should be a caution for Skeleton. I don't know whether Fractured. Yeah, we could try that. I don't know whether. Do not know whether he. I see him slowing down. So the caution flag is out. And so that means that he is tuning into this broadcast. So he needs to know, Fractured Chain needs to also know that both the outside lane and the inside lane around airfield are open to run. Both lanes are open. And so these drivers have the option of taking that high lane or that low lane. Boy, I tell you, Fractured Chain though, that double deuce looks good. Paintbrush, you know, you were one of the individuals that were battling in that chase. You know, what makes Fractured Chain a tough person to beat?
Just his whole racing style. The way he races around other people, with people. He's just a great racer altogether. I can't say any least or whatever. I feel like this was a letdown championship season for him with his internet issues.
Yeah, I would say so. Speedy, what are your thoughts about Fractured Chain and his future in KMR? So we'll have to keep our eye on him. Definitely. All right. Move on to second place driver Swift Bunny, and Swift did quietly pretty well in the chase last season. And we're getting ready to go green flag racing here, but quickly, what's your thoughts on Swift Bunny and his future as a pro in this league?
I'm gonna say he can win a couple of championships. Me and him was teammates when I was on Joe Gibbs Racing. He's a good racer, and he has definitely proven a lot of talent since the beginning.
Green flag. And the choices. You have some drivers on that outside lane there.
It looks like Fractured's pulling a little speed bee, like from yesterday from the Rookie vs. Pro Challenge. Fractured just pulling away like Speed Bee did.
Look at Ghost Train. What a move.
There seems to be a caution on the track.
And I believe we have a caution on the track, yeah. Let's go back to the pack and see if we can find the owner of that caution. Could be a caution back in the pack there. I see Hair Bear pretty torn up, but he's not DNF'd. All right.
Oops. Speedbee's car is torn up.
Yeah, it is a lot of red there. Only lap 6 of 25, so it's really going to come down to, can you keep your car clean? Green flag back in the air at Airfield. Already cars everywhere. Too wide coming into the turn 1.
Chevy and Ghost are battling.
Oh! Ooh, that hole hit that wall pretty hard. There they go back in the back. Chevy Dole to 77.
Swift Bunny hit the tire barrier.
That was a speed bee moment too. Last race. Oh man, who was that? The 77? Let's see what we got.
Jab with that skeleton or DNF'd right now.
Oh no, and that's our defending champion. And yeah, I think he went ahead and backed out. Wow.
Tough day for him.
Man. Yeah, it was. There we go. That's awesome to the list there. All right, let's go on board with a previous champion in this league, and Ghost Train looks pretty clean here. He's running 4th. Green flag.
Now I have a question for you guys.
D4CB
Who do you guys think is gonna
extremely
win?
aggressive. Oh, 3 wide. Ooh, Speed B drove it in there. Good Lord. I tell you, Speed B's got to be that hungry though. It's not an option for him. He's racing for his season coming up here. Oh, there we go. Spin in the back. Spin in the back. There we go. I think that's Zebo that spun. If I'm not mistaken, no, it's not. It's not Zebo. It was somebody else. Let's see who it is. It might be Reforming. I think it was. I'm not sure. I think it was Reforming Mars. I think he DNF'd. And now we're down to 9. Wow. Oh man, and that deuce, I know it's hard to drive that thing. Yeah, it has. Now, Airfield, pay attention closely, but look at who's leading this race. Someone else who needs to have a good day out there if he's going to win. Lord Chevy, green flag. And now pretty much everyone has evolved to that high lane now. And Chevy Giant, so much pressure on him. You know, for the guys that were invited to race this event, majority of them, as I think we're into caution again, the majority of them, you know, already locked in or are just having fun. But for drivers that are interested in running next season, oh, is it Beloved that DNF'd? Oh, man, he was having a good day, too. Well, decent day, anyway. And, getting ready to go ground again.
I have a question for you two.
All right.
After we have completed 9 out of 25 laps, who do you guys think is going to be a big chance to win this event?
Well, I'll tell you what. You know, I'm sitting here looking at Chevy. I think Chevy is turned into, or Lord Chevy, Chevy Giant, whatever you want to call him. He's actually, to me, turned into someone who is has the biggest shot to me compared to everyone else. But I say the only other person that would be able to catch him would be the 22 of Fracture. Uh-oh, and he got a little bit loose right when I say that. But I think those two drivers will be the biggest. Everyone else has quite a bit of damage, and even that little spring damage hurts you here at Airfield when you get to going on that higher lane and after turn one, makes it really, really tough. Battle for the lead. I know. And I tell you, if there's any damage to it, when you go up there, you got to be careful because it'll finish damaging your car. Really get loose there. Chevy with a very clean race car. Taking a look at Fractured's car now. Oh, and Fractured's got damage too. Must have been some contact with a wall. D4C hanging on. Shit. And Chevy Giant has no damage. Should be interesting to see what happens there. He is taking care of that race car. And that's how he's able to drive away from the double deuce so much. Oh no. I can tell you from experience, it's not easy. Right along with Ghost Train. He's kind of in a three-way battle here. It's the 41, the 77, the 95. Or the 98, rather. Ford versus Toyota down the stretch. Oh, nice pass. Possibly by the 77. Oh, not 77, excuse me, the 90, the 98. And he slides right on around. Oh, no. Another caution. Wow. And I tell you, this makes it easier and easier for D4C. He is hanging on for dear life. Only 5 cars left now. He is in the top 5. I mean, we started this race with 12. We're down to 5. Now, that's going to be a preview for what's going to happen next season, because next season we'll start with 20. How many people will we end with? That's going to be very, very interesting. Message from Speed B. When's KMRX? Right after this.
Cookie, are you attending KMRX?
I want to. My judgment tells me I better clean house. So, I'm gonna clean house. That's true. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will attend the X Series.
Dang, I wish I can race.
Back to this. Putting the pressure, yeah. Putting pressure on old Fractured is Ghost. He ain't gonna make it though unless he set himself good for that final corner.
Oh, Chevy. Oh, Chevy does. Oh, Chevy. Chevy smoked up the tires.
There you go. Okay, but no. Ghost Train got him on the inside. Yep. Ten to go. 10 laps remaining in the All-Star race. Brought to you by KMR. If you want to be challenged in your racing, join KMR. You will be challenged. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
I think he did some bump. I think he did try to do a bump and run. Oh, all the damage he has, I don't think bumping anything will be a good idea. But hey, that's just me. And this front pack, you could tell the difference damage makes to a car. This front pack has completely broken away from Hair Bear and that backpack. And now let's tune in. Well, I'm going to tune into that backpack and see backpack. And then there you see Hair Bear trying a different lane due to damage and just driving away from D4C. Hair Bear right now just a victim of just riding around. Victim of circumstance. Believe me, I know how he feels. My one visit to this track ended up with me with a torn up rear race car and rear just completely torn to pieces. And I remember going a lap down and just not being competitive whatsoever, and that sucks in a race like this. But yeah, just do your best just to not DNF. Yeah. 8 to go. Fractured so loose off that hump. Yeah. And if you notice, we've got a new leader. That's Ghost Train up front. Yes. Yes, we do.
Chevy
We've got
DNF.
a caution. Chevy Giant is done. No. Oh, man. And so, you know what? This levels the playing field completely. Because now you got
everybody's broke.
Yes. Everybody's broke. So now this brings back in Hair Bear, possible D4C. Possibly. It's a stretch. But with all the damage that everyone has, I mean, you know, come on. And so we'll probably spend another... We'll probably have another lap for those damaged cars to catch up. Another lap of caution, or they may back down the pace speed. I know they're going terribly slow here. Well, wow, what a turn of events, man. We saw Chevy kind of break away there for a little bit. As I think they're going to go to a red flag. Oof. Will anyone survive Airfield? Here we go. Ghost Train with the early lead.
He has all. Here comes Fractured.
Yeah, yep, and I don't see the... I mean, guys, you know what would be funny is if we had a D4C versus Hair Bear fight. The only two left. Oh my gosh. Six now, yeah. Yeah, Ghost Train, I tell you, such a great car. And I tell you what, a battle at the end of the season for Ghost Train. At one point found himself sitting outside of the cutoff. Then he ties for the cutoff and wins because he had won multiple races in the season, man. I tell you, Ghost Train did not have the season I think he wanted coming into this thing.
Looks like Train's also better now. So it's interesting to see.
Oh, look at that! Ooh. Those two Fords were trading paint there. I think I see a little green on the side of that car. Look at the front end lift up when they hit that hump, man.
Yeah, Fracture's making the move. Right, see if he can hold on to it. Fracture's I mean, Ghost Train's running on Fracture's.
Oh, Fractured Chain assumes the lead. Ah. I'll tell you what though, he's gonna have a time trying to hold that 41 car off. That is not gonna be an easy task. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, really two really good strong cars and two really good drivers. That's 4 laps. Over the hump. Ooh, Fresh got loose a little bit.
Well, coming down to no more cautions too. This could be critical. Critical.
No, I can tell you, if I was in one of those driver's seats, I'd be scared.
Yeah. One mistake here. It doesn't look like it because of how spacious this track can be, but one mistake could end your race. We saw that all race long. God almighty. And for all those that are viewing this race through the Twitch channel, of course, you can tune in to my YouTube channel. It will be on there. Club Monster Racing. Like, subscribe, and tell others.
I will be putting a link on my Twitch page. I broke out 2
That's no problems at all. Oh! Boy, I thought we would have had a side-by-side there. Ghost doing everything he can, putting all sorts of heat on this dude. Oh. It's just awesome looking at these two go around this racetrack. And, of course, neither one of them could bring home the win for the skills challenge. So, yeah, it will be no. It will not. They've got one more time around, and then it will be no more cautions.
Ooh, Fresh got loose. Ghost has a chance here. Ghost
Oh, there it is. He pops in. Ghost Train to the lead. Fractured Chain coming right back, and this could get ugly in that tunnel. Not a lot of room there. Ooh. Yeah, you just almost have to let him go and then try in the corner, which is exactly what he's going to do. He does it. Bumps and run. Fractured Chain is your leader. So what's Ghost going to do? How is he going to respond to this? Duracell GT. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to see that all race. Oh, can he get off the corner good? Because this is where Fracture kind of pulls away ever so slightly. No more cautions, boy, I tell you. And if you're Hair Bear or D4C and you hear these guys going back and forth, and then Fracture's gonna come right back. And I mean, this is a scary moment because your tires are already worn, and for you to have to race like that, diving it in hard in these corners, one period of time is not gonna stick. That's gonna be the time you're gonna end up in the trailer park. Yep, and one of these things, you might as well put your car on a plane and ship it back. I'll tell you, it'd be a good show for us, because then either Hair Bear or D4C will win. No, I'm sure they wouldn't. White flag is in the air for the All-Star race, and it is side by side for the lead, and Ghost Train has just taken it. No more car. Oh! 22 loose. Oh, man, that was close. I don't know, man. Whew. Ghost Train. 3 more corners to go. Here comes Fracture. He's just gonna barrel it in there. Here he comes. And they're catching lap traffic like things couldn't get any worse. Oh, man. And Fracture doing, you could tell he's driving the wheels off of that car, but I don't think it's gonna matter unless Ghost Train messes up. Ghost Train's gonna win the All-Star race. Wow. That was exciting. Wow, oh, wow, oh, wow. Guys, that was really, really fun. And a whole list of DNFs. Wow.
So, we have a few winners from Saturday and Sunday this weekend.
Yeah, we
Top
do.
it all off, we got Ghost Train.
Yes, we do, boy. I tell you, Paintbrush, did you see Ghost Train winning this thing when we first got in here?
I thought it was gonna be a big wreck fest. A lot of these cars are DNFing. So I really didn't know. I thought Ghost Train was gonna be in the back just riding around. And I guess he pulled it off.
Yeah. Man, we got to holler at this man. Cause he did something that was some pretty remarkable driving. Try to get him up here in this booth here.
So Ford got a win this weekend.
Ford did end up getting a win. There's the man, Ghost Train. Be sure to include your audio.
Hey, what's up?
Bruh, what was that
So
like?
how'd you guys like the race?
Loved it.
And both of our cars were like damaged really badly, and like half the field, or honestly probably like 90% of the field DNF'd.
Yes.
Got damaged on the very first lap. Yeah, I was still able to.
Good job on
win.
fighting back for that win. That was a good
Yeah, I don't
battle
know.
between you and Fracture.
I don't know if I wasn't clear of him on that first turn over there or what happened. I think he ran into the back of me, but it was a really good race. You know, it was really good.
Now,
I was trying to be as cautious as possible.
I know you were. I'm tell you something. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was expecting Hair Bear to win this race because I was watching you two battle, and I was like, you know what? I could see both of them DNFing, and then Hair Bear and D4C would be the only 2 cars left in this race. That was some exciting stuff, man.
Yeah, that really was exciting. Like,
Hey,
I was surprised
Ghost.
how close we were there. Yeah.
So let's say 5 laps ago, you and Fracture were battling, right? What
Yeah.
was going through your head at that matter of time?
So around lap 20. So yeah, that's like right when Fracture took back the lead. When he took back that lead, it was like probably like he started to increase the gap. I was like, where did this surge come from? And I'm like, I tried to be as cautious as possible, wait for him to make any mistakes. And I knew that we were really like battling really hard, but like I was on and off the brakes a lot, even through the straightaways, trying not to hit anybody because like I knew this track is like really treacherous, especially with all the poles everywhere. and how big, and that one bump where your car just goes flying, and it like pretty much, you gotta manage where your car ends up, and because like you can't angle your car into that first corner, you gotta gather that car up and angle it right back into there. And yeah, like I was able to catch back up to him, and I wanted to pass him, but I knew that like if I passed him at a wrong spot, both of us would have really had wrecked cars and DNF'd. So like I was backing up a lot, and I waited for him to make a mistake, and I think I got it back on through the straightaway. And going into turn one, we both ended up. I was able to get past him, and then I think like I did a slide job or something, and he hit me, and then I don't know. I'm not sure if it was my fault or not, but it was definitely a good race.
It was
Man.
some definite hard racing.
Y'all put on a heck of a show for the All-Star race. That's what it's all about, And man, I tell you, that was an outstanding race. Made me wish kind of to come out of the booth and sneak into a car out there in the last couple of laps and just be driving around, because that's just to see that. And y'all were putting in work, man. And I know for you that must feel good because of the type of season you had. This season wasn't the best. You won a few races, but overall, being eliminated from the chase, and almost having to run the qualifier, and to get this kind of win, man, what does that say about you? Guaranteed, no questions about being locked in now.
Well, yeah, like from the very first season, I felt like really confident coming into pretty much like every race, like the ovals and the road courses. And then, I got my first win at like a road course, and I felt really good about like going to every road course because like those are where I got my wins, and those are literally where my only wins are at. And this season I've lost like a lot of road course races where I thought I could have won, like either through like my internet failing or something, my Xbox turning off randomly, and then even choking some away at Silverstone. But being able to win that race, even with the damaged car from the very first lap, definitely feels good. I still have to like improve in the ovals. I feel like I can win the ovals. I'll see how I can do in NASCAR Heat 2, since that's going to be a whole different setup, probably a whole fresh start for me in the ovals, and I can probably get one of those wins and maybe even get another championship.
We'll see, man. We'll see. We look forward to seeing you and everybody else over there. Guys from KMR Studios, Club Monster Racing, Speedy, Paintbrush, this is Cookie saying peace, and we'll see you guys next season.